yesterday? Gaethje versus Cerrone.
I thought Gaethje looked great. I thought he was a little more controlled. Sometimes he gets a little reckless. Seemed a little timing his striking great and looked really good.
Yeah, phenomenal. Oh yeah, those calf kicks were super effective. Like he just started nailing him with those calf kicks. Whenever Cerrone would try to keep him at that mid-range, which he's so good at, He's so good at keeping him in that mid-range, so he can really utilise his boxing. But Gaethje he was either pressing forward into that close range, making it that fight that Cerrone doesn't like, or chopping at the calf kicks. Even when Cerrone was bringing the leg up, he was still copping the calf muscle.
Exactly. Yeah, I was impressed. Because Gaethje's always a great fighter, but he looked like a little more technical and tactical this time, which is he usually goes out there just trading wild shots, and this time he looked a little more measured in what he was doing.
Have you felt that in like his last few fights, opposed to like when he first broke into the UFC? I feel like when he first broke into the UFC, he was kind of reckless.
Yeah, exactly. I think he was definitely a little reckless, and his whole attitude, he wants to be as exciting as he can, but I think he's maybe also realizing he needs to not take quite as much damage too, finding that balance.
Yeah, because like when he fought Alvarez, he was like, I'm going to see who's tougher sort of fight.
Exactly. He likes to fall into, he was falling for punch, and he looked like he wasn't quite. He was still being super aggressive, but not quite that wild.
Because he's super technical, and he's a great fighter.
Yeah,
like he has the skill sets to fight the game like he fought with Cerrone and Barboza as well. So.
He's a 3-time All-American too in wrestling, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a really good wrestler. I'm not sure his exact credentials, but I know he's an All-American. He might be 3-time. Yeah, he's like a really high-level wrestler. So that's what a lot of people don't realize because he hardly ever uses it.
Hey, can you explain to us like how good an All-American is? Because obviously in Australia we don't have.
It can get kind of confusing because there's like different divisions.
Did you wrestle in college too? Because you got a scholarship to go to.
Yeah, I wrestled, but only a couple years. I didn't finish because I started fighting and I got more into fighting. And I was like, that's more fun than wrestling. Wrestling is a tough sport. But yeah, Gaethje, I'm pretty sure is Division I, which is like the highest level All-American. So that's like really tough to get. Like there's getting there super. I mean, there's thousands of wrestlers trying to compete for those positions. So it's Americans are really
top
wrestlers.
8? Think it's All-American?
Yeah, top 8, which is not too easy to do.
In the whole division nationwide,
Yeah, and I think personally, I think the American style of wrestling is probably the best for MMA.
The folk style,
Yeah, because most international wrestling, they don't do much ground wrestling. With American styles, they do the obviously takedowns, but there's also a lot of mat wrestling, which is why you see better control with American wrestlers.
What was the transition like for you from folk style to jiu-jitsu submission wrestling?
I was able to transfer over pretty easy, I think, because I was always really comfortable on the mat. I think wrestlers that are comfortable on the mat can transfer over to jiu-jitsu a lot easier, because I was always good at like flowing on the ground. So.
That was always your thing, to ride and escape?
I like takedowns too, but I like riding people. I was like a leg rider and stuff, so jiu-jitsu felt kind of natural, trying to take guys